question from Kate Adahar of Random Republica. And yung question niya is for Donny and Belle. How much has changed in Max and Dave in season 2? At ano yung mga takeaways niyo about being in a romantic relationship?
Well, walang nagbago from Max and Dave sa season 1, season 2, but all I can say is mas nag-grow sila dito sa season 2. Sa season 2, mas makita mo yung maturity nila. And, ano yung isang question mo, Jay? Sorry.
No, ano ito? Ano yung mga takeaways niyo about being in a romantic relationship?
Yeah, bago in a better way. Mas nagbago, yeah. Diba? Mas and takeaways when it comes to relationships is that yung sa natin sa trailer na falling in love is easy, but staying in love is hard.
Mm-hmm.
So yun yung mga takeaways, which is malalaman natin yung mga kasagutan sa statement na yun pag pinanood natin yung season 2.
Parang like we talked about a while ago, diba? This shows a lot of maturity in the characters, not just us, the entire cast, the growth, how they will go through life now as a couple, and season 1 ended with another open problem, so how they will handle that as well. So there are a lot of problems season 1, but you know, it's a different ano naman eh. Parang ibang klaseng problema naman ngayon season 2, and ibang klaseng atake from Max and Dave.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Yun. Kaya panoorin po natin lahat to and abangan natin ito. Alright, thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you from Kate Adahar again of Random Republica. Thank you so much. We have another question from Josephine Bonsol of jobonsol.net. The question niya for Donny. What is your lucky charm?
Lucky charm? Something I always wear though is my necklace. But I change it up. Now I'm not wearing a necklace. So, lucky charm? Wala naman masyado. Siguro I can't leave the house without perfume. I feel good. You know, lucky. I feel
confident.
Confident.
Yeah.
In the perfume.
Yeah.
Totoo. Alright. And another question naman for Belle Mariano. What does your character have that somehow you wish you also have?
Oh my gosh.
Anong gusto mo makuha kay kay Max?
Marunong naman ako mag-billiards. Sabi niya yung marunong daw mag-billiards. Pero
Hindi lang marunong, si Max yung champion eh. So, yung talaga alam mo yung matatry eh.
Yeah. But for me, I think siguro more of Max's patience when it comes to the people she loves and how she sees the good in everyone. Yeah, I do. But, you know, there are times na hindi ko naman talaga, like, my emotions get the most of me. Pero sana ganun ako ka-optimistic sa tingin ko sa lahat ng bagay.
Mas mahabang patience. Alright. Thanks, Belle. Ayan, for now, since na-mention ko kanina, may pinromise tayo na poster reveal. This is the time. Pakita na natin yung mga posters and other international versions naman ng poster na to. Let's see. Yan, meron. Ayun, ang poster scene natin. Italian. Grabe, worldwide naman talaga ang Don Belle and ang buong Piece It Her cast natin. We have German naman ngayon. French. Hindi ko alam i-pronounce, so hindi ko na siya itatry. Ayan, Japanese poster din. Bahasa poster. Korean. And annyeonghaseyo. We have a Korean poster of He's Into Her as well. Mandarin. Norwegian. Spanish.
Ready po. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kanya na.
Oh, di ba? Napaka-worldwide naman talaga na pong He's Into Her show natin na ito. Congratulations again to the whole cast. From wherever you are in the Philippines or the whole world, pwedeng-pwede nyo rin ito mapanood. Ayan. Okay, let's move on and sa mga iba questions pa natin. Let's move to Pelikula Mania, si Naz Tabares. Ayan. He's currently in Trinoma na ata ngayon, so hindi na siya pwede makapag-zoom or medyo mahina ang signal, so I'll be the one to ask the question naman. This is for Miss Van. You said sa season 1 na it's about transformation. About what naman He's Into Her season 2?
I think hindi naman nagtatapos ng transformation. I think the moment you stop changing, you're dead. So, I think tuloy naman yung growth, diba? It's just that I think they have a different set of challenges now, diba? I think for some characters, it's really more facing stuff that they did or parang stuff that are supposedly in the past but are inescapable, and hindi naman natin maiiwasan, di ba, that the past affects the present and the future. So how do you now live out your life knowing that this is, this is what you did in the past, or if you acknowledge that, no? Katulad sinasabi kanina ni Donny, no? If you acknowledge that this is how you were in the past, diba? How do you move forward now in the future? For some characters, they will be devastated by stuff that they find out, diba? About the people they love, about the past of the people they love. For some characters, ayoko sabihin kung sino kasi baka mamaya maging spoilery siya. For some characters, it's about what happens when your life has suddenly been put on pause, and then you want to move forward but you don't really know how to because the person you love is not yet ready to move forward. So, ang dami pa rin, Jay, issues, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung questions about transformation and, growth for the characters. It's just that they manifest differently for this season. Actually nga, more than transformation dun sa first season, a big part of it was the decision to be bravely yourself, to be yourself, to be authentically yourself, diba? While facing a brand new world. That was really the journey for Max, because she basically had a fish out of water story, no? Kasi she came from a completely different world, no? And then she was suddenly thrust into this new world, diba? That didn't like her. But how is she gonna deal with that, diba? And by staying true to who she is, what happened was she was able to change in a way or affect the life of this other person, diba? Who was harboring so much pain, diba? In his own life, diba? So, kinailangan yung yung bravery at authenticity na yon ni Max para si Dave, diba, mag-transform at mag-grow at kayanin patawarin ang sarili niya at magmahal. So, dahil yun ang nangyari sa kanila sa season 1, diba? Tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung growth and transformation na meron sila dito sa season 2. Pero yun nga, growth is never easy because it will take you out of your comfort zone. And then, yun nga, hindi mo talaga maiiwasan na meron kang mga bagay na akala mo kaya mo talikuran. Pero hindi pala, kasi hahabulin ka in the present. Kasi isang continuum lang naman ang buhay mo. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin, hindi na nangyari yun. Diba? Nangyari yun, parte yun ng buhay mo. So, tuloy pa rin ang transformation. Iba lang ang manifestation of transformation.
Thanks, Miss Van. So, ayan, the answer. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin daw ang growth and transformation naman for season 2. And speaking of transformation, the next question is for Belle. How has He's Into Her transformed you as a person?
it did a lot. Honestly, it wasn't just my character who grew, it was also me. Because from her, nandami kong natutunan along the way. So, madami siyang naturo sa akin. Simply just growth also and being more confident with myself. Because Max, sobrang confident niya sa sarili niya and natutunan ko yun sa kanya.
All right, thank you, Belle. Thank you so much. Another question from Mecca Ales na naman of Kapamilya Universe. This is for Direct Chad. What is one thing that you would do differently in this season that the audience would expect? Also, how challenging is it to transform a book series into a television series?
Sorry, ano yung first question, Jay?
Sige. What is one thing that you would do differently in this season that the audience should expect? And also, yun muna. That's the first question.
Na i-expect ng tao? Tama ba?
Yes, po.
What I would do differently? Or what I did
Or maybe what you did baka past.
different? What I did differently for this season? Specific scene ba tinatanong? Hindi naman.
Hindi naman po. In general, for the whole season.
Yun nga, siguro ako, ang pinaka-ibang atake ko dito sa season na to is very more mature na talaga. Like, yun nga, pag galing tayo sa season 1 na cute, meet cute, cat dog, dito, we show the part of reality of life. So, inatake ko siya in a way na mailabas ko sa lahat ng characters yung reality in a life. Yung reality of love, reality of family. Kasi parang without the sugar coating, di ba? Na parang life, love isn't easy at all. Di ba? Sobrang, kasi sugar coated siya madalas. So dito, hindi ko siya sugar coat at all. Like, pinakita natin how do we love, how we should love, and how should we fight for love. Ayan. Tapos, what's the second question, Jay? Sorry.
The second question is, how challenging is it for you to transform a book series into a television series?
Well, sobrang challenging siya. Kasi like, syempre, especially he's into her. Kasi, syempre, especially the readers of the book itself, syempre, yung pressure na ma-meet namin yung expectations ng readers na mai-portray namin yung characters and the story in a way that how they imagined it while they were reading it. Though we veered away from the story of the book, but the essence of the book, the values, andun pa rin siya. Ayun. So, yun talaga siya. Yun yung pressure lang syempre na parang how do we make the readers appreciate the series as well. Kasi it's a whole different thing.
Mm-hmm. So yung core basically ng book is still there naman po.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much po, Direk. And question for Don Bell. Would you guys want the audience to learn from the much matured characters of Max, Payne, and Dave here on season 2?
Okay, coming from Max's perspective, gusto ko matutunan ng mga audience dito is huwag silang mapagod to see the good in other people. Yeah. And always, if you love the person, you love them even despite of their flaws.
True. Amen.
Yeah, with Dave naman, siguro, don't be afraid to trust. I think that's the biggest.
Don't
Because,
Huh.
yun na yun. Yun na yun.
Kaya mo yan, Donny. Kaya mo yan.
Mamaya ang premiere.
Just don't be afraid to trust. No, kasi minsan, takot tayo magtiwala, di ba? Lalo na pag masakit minsan pag yung tiwala natin, nababaliwala lang. Pero, hindi naman ibig sabihin na lahat ng experience ganun.
Yeah. It's always different.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah. So, this is your sign sa mga medyo nagkakaroon ng trust issues now. Don't be afraid to fall in love and trust. Alright. Andito na ba si Albert Brian of Chikanes? Let's see.
Hey, mabuhay! Ako na pala, sorry.
Hello po.
Oo ba?
Mabuhay!
Chikanes!
Mo?
Saan
Ay,
lakad? Albert,
okay.
saan lakad natin?
Hindi ano ka ba? Donny, bumaba pa ako ng Baguio para lang maka-attend ng inyong celebrity screening.
Wow! naman.
Yes! Sumabakasyon ako tapos sabi ni James may celebrity screening na hindi, pupunta talaga ako, bababa ako ng Baguio.
Ready ka na sumito mamaya?
Yes! Ayan, yung question ko na lang yung question ko sa inyo both is parang banking on what Don earlier said about trust. How would you describe yung level of trust you had from season 1 now with season 2?
Season 1, ako with him. Actually, with everyone. Kasi for me, yun nga, sinabi ko sa kanya kanina na I think I can apply yung sinabi niya about him, about trust. Kasi for me, sometimes I really find it hard to trust. But then now with season 2, I trust him so much. Sobra talaga.
I actually think I still trusted her season 1 kasi in order for me to work with someone, you need to also trust them, especially sa mga scenes, sa mga script readings. But you can't really show your authentic self without trusting your partner. It's just,
It was a
mas
process.
nag-escalate lang yung level of trust na yun. Pero meron na sa season 1.
It's
Siyempre ngayon, mas malaki na. I really trust her and I'm just happy that I get to still spend his into her with her. Kasi, to be honest, now lang nagsisink in a few hours, we're gonna see episode 1 with everyone and wow, yun lang. But to answer your question, yeah, the trust for sure nag-escalate.
Yeah. It was a process, but he's one of the few people I trusted.
Yay! Thank you! In fairness, natutuwa ako kasi parang ngayon ko lang din kayo makikita in person together as Don Belle. Wala na. Pwede naman magpa-picture mamaya na walang mask.
Pansinin mo naman kami mamaya, baka di mo kami pansinin ha.
Pwede pa ka-okay naman nito. Ayan. Ay, pero last ko na lang na comment. Natuwa ako dun sa scene na kinakarga mo si Belle. Parang feeling ko may ganyan kasi akong eksena nung high school. Yung tumatakbo kayo tapos kinakarga. Yung ganun.
Episode 10.
Yeah.
Ayun, sabi ko, oh my God, pinabalik nyo ako sa high school ko, like 25 years ago. Ay, congratulations!
Kumare ka pala sa'yo before!
Shout out naman, shout out. Sino yung kumarga sa'yo dati?
Ay, may kumamaya ha.
Sinabihan ka rin ba ng Sinabihan ka rin ng kumapit ka lang?
Oo naman, no? Kahit medyo mabigat na ako that time.
Parang naman. See you later, Chikanes.
See you ha, thank you. And last na lang kay Direct Chad. Direct, how would you describe naman yung proseso mo in terms of developing that chemistry between Don Belle nung season 1 and now with season 2?
Well, yung trust din naman. Like, iba yung level ng bond and yung trust namin na nabuo no season 1 compared to this season. Like, ibang level na yung pag-open up namin on and off camera. Like, we get to know each other more personally. Yun nga, we're more friends na talaga. Ayun, parang like, iba na yung relationship namin talaga nung season 2 compared to season 1. Tagal din, dami kasi namin na pinagsamahan din ito. Sobrang tagal pa namin nakalapit. So alam mo yun, parang lahat na ng mga kaganapan nangyari na napag-usapan na. No, Donny.
Paano naman direct yung chemistry nila? Paano mas ngayon ngayong season 2 compared when you had it in season 1?
Well, to be honest, like, yung pagdating sa chemistry is, pag sa kiligan, sobrang sundot na lang ako dun. Sobrang, na nila gamay na nila yun. Kumbaga, parang mas more on nag-focus ako sa chemistry nila pagdating sa drama, ganon. Doon kami mas nag-work together. Parang sometimes, syempre, nagmamadali na. I just give them, susundutan ko lang sila pag sa kilig. Ganyan. Tapos, yan, they deliver naman. We give more time pag heavy scenes, yung chemistry namin pag sa mga, yan, sa drama. Yan.
Yeah, we look forward to that. Hindi pa ba nagsastart yung season 2? We look forward to season 3 na. Ay, congratulations! See you later! Oh my God, excited ako. Bye-bye. Thank you, Jay!
Thank you, Albert. Ingat, pabalik dito sa Manila. And thank you. Up next, we have Sandy of What's Up.ph. Sandy.
Hello po. Hello.
Hello.
Hello po. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you po sa new season ng His Into Her. So yun, congratulations po. So I have 2 questions po and anyone can answer po. Okay, so first question, what is the most challenging part of your journey during the 2nd season of His Into Her?
This is for
Anyone can answer po.
anyone.
Si Direct Chad may sagot din.
Sige po.
Ano ba? Most challenging part of making season 2? For me, the most challenging part is to meet the expectations and bring out the potential in these actors. Kasi nga parang we made this season in a way to show the potential of each and every character. Ayun, so parang it was a challenge for me that mailabas namin na nag-grow talaga sila as an actor and an actress. Yeah. Kaya Donny, back to you.
Well, may pa back to you. Well, for me, the most challenging part naman this season is just to be, well, same naman from season 1 to season 2, to articulate the emotions of the scene. Gusto ko once na mapanood ko yung pinigay ko sa eksenang yon, sana dumating sa audience yung message ko sa scene na yon. And yeah, you, of course, just to be able to go through what Max went through, it's so hard. But yeah, it was a good challenge.
Hindi rin biro ang pinagdaanan ni Dave, both of us. So, every time I'm pushed to that limit na medyo uncomfortable na ako. Medyo challenging talaga. Direct, alam mo yan, yung mga scenes na yan. Pero, fulfilling naman sa dulo. Especially when you see what you worked on. Diba, Direct?
And we'll see it later. And I
Not
can,
all.
not
Later,
all.
hindi pa naman siya.
Some of it.
Pero when you reach that point na your limits, your buttons were really pressed and you really pushed and we're like rushing or like you have to go to the next scene at pero kailangan gawin mo muna to. Those moments are like one of the most challenging but most fulfilling.
Yeah. I'll add to Donny, yun nga siguro, yung sabi niya, pushing the limits. Like, to be honest, like, this season, even myself, na-push yung limit ko emotionally and mentally. Kasi, it wasn't a joke na kung sila pinapasok nila yung characters nila, si Donny as Dave, si Belle as Max Payne, but I personally had to be their characters. Not only as Dave and Max, as everyone. So lahat na pinagdadaanan ng each character, pinagdadaanan ko din with them. So medyo kagulo na ako.
I'll add to that direct. Yes. Sasabihin ko lang, sobrang na-appreciate ko mas lalo si Direct Chad kasi may mga scenes, hindi ko na sasabihin kung ano, pero there are certain scenes na kunyari ako, ang dami ko nang binigay na emotions. Si Direct, sinabayan niya ako sa side after ng tape. Umiyak lang kaming dalawa lang. For like a good 5 minutes. And we just didn't do anything but cry. And I really felt that Direct was there with me, even like during the scene.
Yeah.
So it was like that all throughout, you know. Alam ko na hindi lang ako mag-isa. And I really appreciated that.
Ano naman, yung kay Iwan, guys.
Aww, we love you, Derek.
Love you.
Okay na po. Sobrang touching naman po. So, may last question po ako. What is the lesson that you've learned from this journey that will surely strike your heart for life?
Right.
That love is like lightning.
Talaga? Ibang quote na tayo this season.
Ay, sorry. Ayoko kasi sabihin. Gusto nyo sabihin ko yung mga quotes.
Okay.
Hindi. I think just the entire lock-in experience again. It's always something that I'll never forget. It's not something you can easily forget even kasi you're with the same people every single day. So it's another one for the books for me. And we're not completely done yet, but you know, just that entire bond we created with each other. And my favorite thing is when we watch the series, well, first I'll watch it to be entertained, but also remembering what we went through, the behind the scenes, remembering how hard and how challenging some of them were. Just remembering everything. It's nice to reminisce and see it now, like the finished product.
Something I can carry on. Well, yung on and off cam ganaps namin. Talagang nadadala ko. Like, just what he said. And if there's something I can relate on cam and off cam na natutunan ko all in all is that you are not alone.
You are not alone.
Ano ba yan? Ayun.
Thank you so much, Don Bell, Miss Chan, Miss Van. Ayan. Sandy, thank you for your question.
Yes, thank you so much. And congratulations po ulit and good luck po and stay safe.
Thanks, Sandy.
Sandy, ang galing mo.
Thank you.
Hello kay SpongeBob.
Ibang Sandy pala. Up next, we have Humility Javier of Star Cinema.